Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brainy, and this is Brainy Twin Gemini, where we chat about love, life, spiritual fitness and healing, the law of attraction, and manifesting your dreams into reality. I'm going to be doing a twin flame reading, and I will be channeling divine feminine and divine masculine energy using the custom twin flame oracle deck that my beloved soul and I created together, the energy oracle deck, and many, many other good, beautiful, beautiful messages. So the divine masculine, what's going on with the divine masculine? The divine masculine, something over the course of the last 24 to 48 hours, and again, just merely a messenger on this journey, I want to say that I predominantly channel masculine energy. And why is that? When I was on my journey of physical separation, I think it was about a quarter way through my journey, I realized that I was predominantly masculine energy. Why is that? I don't know. I think I just had more masculine attributes, energetic attributes, and that led me to believe that I was predominantly masculine on this journey. If you're not sure, I have a video out there, which I'll flash it up on this current video on spiritual traps. And what that does is it goes over the energetic, I want to say, qualities or characteristics. And if you resonate with masculine, then it's probably your predominantly masculine energy. You do switch back and forth between divine feminine and masculine energy. And just because you are of female anatomy doesn't necessarily mean you're feminine energy, if that makes any sense. And another example is I have a beautiful coworker. Well, they report into me. I actually mentor a team of 10 in my day-to-day job. And she recently had broken up from her soulmate, twin soul, divine fated love connection, whatever, however you resonate. And it took her some time because my team, they know that I have this unique gift of just, I think it's maybe just if I'm in someone's energy field or their aura, I can pretty much tap into what is going on with them. So long story short, we had a conversation. I was speaking on the behalf of her masculine energy. She later told me that they had a conversation and that her masculine, it was like he spoke to me directly, because everything I said to her was like exactly what was in his energy aura. So it just never ceases to amaze me how I have this beautiful gift, and gifts are meant to be given, and I'm giving this gift back to you. I feel like I'm a guide on this journey. By the grace of God, we made our way back to each other in physical unity or reunion, however you resonate. But I still feel that I'm a guide. There's so many parasites out there that are just monopolizing off your vulnerable heart, and I'm not here to do that. I'm here to just guide you what can be one of the most daunting journeys of a lifetime. So now to get to the masculine energy. So feminine energy, I don't know if you know this, and I'm pretty sure you do, but the masculine energy, and maybe you can share in this energetic field or aura, is that they've always wrestled with their self-worth. And when they came into you, your most beautiful, loving, magnetic, radiant soul, it really triggered this self-worth within themselves. And they felt like they weren't good enough. And it has nothing to do with you. They've been navigating their journey of life with this self-worth. Self-worth is a very difficult thing to overcome because we often bury it deep. And on the surface, everything looks beautiful. But deep down below, there's all that trauma and that suffering. So they're really, really, really coming to terms. They're healing their self-worth. And something very profound happened over the last 24 to 48 hours. And I don't know, as again, if you're not new here, I don't really follow moon energy. All I know is that when the full moon is near, I can't sleep. Mind you, I had a beautiful sleep last night, because the full moon was March the 7th and we are now March the 8th. These are not by any stretch of the means are these readings time stamped. It's when you are meant to stumble across them. But whatever happened in the 24 to 48 hours, they've crossed over to the other side. Now, what does that mean? Spiritually, they've crossed over this to the other side. And they know that the love that you share is not a coincidence. They're getting all sorts of divine messages that you are destined to be together. They're hungry for knowledge. They've stumbled across twin flames. They do now know that you're twin flames. And they know what unconditional love is. And they have unconditional love in their heart for you. And it's so, so beautiful. They're coming to all these beautiful revelations. They want to thank you. You've inspired them to be a better person. They've never felt love like this before. They dream often of building a life together with you. And they know that this is a past life connection. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's one thing that I do want to mention, and I don't know who this resonates with. Again, just merely a guide on this journey, a messenger. In the 3D world that we're living in right now, we are living in a 3D world. So 3D is matter. I want to say it's just matter. So it's physical matter. There's some karmic cycle that's leeching onto this masculine energy. And they're angry. And they're very, very angry. And they're trying to manipulate the masculine energy to they want them to come back into their world in the 3D. And the masculine energy is done. Like they've moved on, they moved over, they're getting to know their true authentic self. Like I said, they've moved over to the other side, and that is their spirituality. So they're tuning into their spirituality and this unconditional love that they have for their twin flame. And this leech isn't going away. And they're going through every measure to try and manipulate this masculine energy. And the masculine is like, I'm done. I'm done. In fact, they're not even acknowledging that karmic cycle. They're just completely ignoring it, and they're moving on. And I think that's why this hostility is there. This hostility is coming into the twin flame collective. But this hostility has nothing to do with either one of you. And it's just that aura that's coming in, that's trying to interfere with the unconditional love that you both share. It will not. It's just an illusion in the 3D world. This is a soul journey. The soul journey, you can't touch the soul. So it's hard to, it's truly, truly, truly hard to navigate the journey for something that you can't visibly see. And that's when you have to just diminish the matter, the physical matter, and just rely on your soul and your inner guide to help you navigate through this journey. But they are doing a lot, and they are meditating love, and they're doing phenomenal. This interference is just temporary. And one thing is, if you feel like you're in this negative aura, like you feel as twins, well, you don't have to be twin flames, but there's a lot of highly empathetic people, empaths. Twins are very empathetic, and you invoke that in each other. And when you become an empath, you just become a sponge to all sorts of energy, primarily negative energy, because you radiate such love and unconditional love that people want to, and they don't even realize they're doing it. They take that good energy, and then you absorb that bad energy. If you have a negative aura in your energy field, like, friends, family, remove it if you can, because that can block your connection. But the masculine energy is doing phenomenal, and they're just focusing on themselves. They also, as it relates to, there's one thing I do want to talk about with the self-worth. A lot of it has to do with financial constraints. So they unfortunately get caught in this, I have to provide, I have to give monetary value to this beautiful goddess, and they get stuck in that. Whereas the feminine energy is completely opposite. They don't care. They just want to share the love, and they don't care about the financial stability of the divine masculine. But the divine masculine sometimes gets caught in that financial constraint. And again, I don't know who this resonates. So I have two beautiful messages for you beautiful souls from your divine feminine. And the first message is, your smile illuminates my soul. It makes me feel whole. There's no part of me that your love cannot fulfill. From the first moment we met, I am forever grateful, and I count my blessings each day, beloved jewel. And the second message is, the love that emanates from my beloved's heart is a light that stems from the mind of God, Goddess. Through each other we become one. I give thanks for the endless blessings, and that is you. And they are getting closer to God, higher consciousness, the door to spirit, however you may resonate. And it's beautiful. And they know that we are one, you are one. And they absolutely know that you are beautiful and that your love is divine, and they've come to twin flames. So what's the feminine energy? So beautiful feminine, what's going on with you? There's a few things going on with you. Just so you know, if you're new here, I do usually 4 cards, and I write in a journal every day, and the cards always resonate with the energy that that's in the Twin Flame Collective aura that I particularly channel. And I put the cards back, and then I lay them out again, so to speak. And there's a lot of similarities between you and the masculine right now. And the one card that is similar is the Energy Oracle deck, is the Hostilities card. And as I alluded to earlier, you may be feeling this anxiety, this frustration, this anger that seems to come from nowhere. It's this karmic interference. And I feel like it's on both sides. I don't feel like it's just a masculine energy. I feel there is some interference in the feminine energy as well. And as a result of this interference, there's a temporary block in the connection. It has nothing to do with either one of you. It has to do with, sometimes it's just that negative energy that kind of comes into that beautiful energy and that love that you share. So one thing, feminine, I feel like you have this sense of regret. And again, I don't know who this message is for. Did you do something? Did you say something to someone that doesn't have a complete or clear understanding of what a gift this love is, and of unconditional love? Did you maybe share something about twin flames and you regret sharing that information with souls that are not like-minded, that understand the depths of this journey? I feel like some of you have some regret. However, with that being said, many of you are going on a short vacation. You're traveling, and it is recommended, even if it's a simple few hours by the beach. If you have that luxury of sun right now, I live in Canada and I don't have that, but if you can get outside or just do it like a mini vacation, when you do, there's going to be some very valuable truths revealed to you. And it could be just getting away from that cycle, or I don't want to say cycle, I want to just say get out of that negativity. And you may not even realize it because you have all of this love in your heart and you have all this trust and you're vulnerable. So naturally, you give that trust where the trust should not be given. So I feel like if you get away from this negativity, that connection will open up. It will no longer be blocked. You know, sometimes we are responsible for our own blocking of the connection, and sometimes it's divine, God. And if you're not making the right choices, and you're not learning your lessons, and you're perpetuating the same cycle, stop, block, done, until you learn, until you overcome it. It's hard. It's so hard to overcome the ego, to overcome some cycles, because you're vulnerable. And when you're vulnerable, it's easy to go back to something that's normal or complacent. So try and get away if you can. You're a bit of a mess right now, but you're always reminiscing. And again, you can't wait to explore the world together with your masculine. And this masculine came into your life at the perfect moment in time. You flow to each other effortlessly. You share many of the same things. You've instinctively, you feel like they're your best friend. Nobody has been able to understand you like your masculine energy. One good thing about this is I feel if you get away, even if it's honestly for an hour, it'll cleanse your soul and heal your temple, your body, and it will do so much for you. I also feel that you're breaking away from the illusion of separation, which is beautiful. And you understand that you're energetically connected and your love is unconditional and it's beautiful. And as a result of this, you're doing wonderfully. And I feel like your energy is so aligned, but some of it is not good. And it's this hostility, but it's not your fault. Go and cleanse, ground your energy. For Divine Feminine, your crown chakra is wide open. I feel like some of you may be having some temple pain. Again, I don't know who this resonates with. Or the top of the head. Like it feels like somebody's like, I know this sounds strange, but scratching your head, like the top of your head. It's your crown chakra opening up. And this brings knowledge, wisdom, understanding, spiritual connection, and bliss. So that's beautiful. You're just navigating on this journey in standing in your power, and you're wonderful. The doors are opening for you, many doors. And the most important element and the most important door that's opening is the door to your Divine Feminine. It's divinely orchestrated at the divine time, and I feel something phenomenal is happening here. This energy, this full moon energy, it's sometimes full moon energy is a new beginning, and you just get rid of all the crap in the past, and there's abundance and beautiful doors opening as a result. As I said, you're a little bit rattled, but that's your soul, and that's the awakening. And sometimes we attach our mind to what's going on with her soul. And when we overthink and we always want to rationalize the beauty of what's in the heart, that could be the block in the connection as well. So that's your beautiful, beautiful energy. Your body and soul just needs a little bit of healing right now. Just if you can get on a mini trip, the sun, the water is probably the most therapeutic thing that you can do. And I have two beautiful messages for your Divine Masculine from you. And they are, I am forever grateful for your loving kindness and for the joy you bring into my life. You are a gift from the eternal heart of love, a blessing from the most beautiful universe. And that is so beautiful. I love it, Divine Feminine, because many of you are getting to that, that, I want to say that knowledge, that spiritual connection, that this truly is a gift. And it is a gift of eternal love. And it's beautiful. And you just navigate that journey in your heart, knowing at the right moment in time, whatever's meant to be will be, but I'm living as free as I can be, and it's beautiful. And the next beautiful loving message to your Divine Masculine is, life is constantly changing, yet its core remains the same. Love does not change, it only goes stronger. Change is simply love unfolding. It's a never-ending story. And I love that so much. Life is constantly changing. And the one thing that we have as human beings is to live in the moment and savor the moment of right now. Living in the past and living in the future only robs you of the precious moment of now. So that's all I have for you, beautiful, beautiful souls. If any of this resonates, kindly hit the notification bell, thumbs up, comment. We love to hear your comments. YouTube is a very complex algorithm, And I truly just want to get the message of truth out there on this beautiful love and what this beautiful journey is all about. Have a super day, folks.